Hi, Carlos. Good morning. Hello, dear. Good to see you. Welcome. How are you doing today? Are you excited for the last Saturday of the semester? Okay, good. That's really great to see you. So, yes, this is our last Saturday. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, today's the last Saturday of the semester. Our break starts this Monday, July 19th, and we'll have 2 weeks. And after that, we come back on August 2nd. But our classes, let me see here. We'll come back. Let me just see, just a second. Let me check out the calendar here. Yes, we come back on August 7th, the first Saturday of August. So we come back on August 7th. Yeah, time flies. Yeah, that's true. Time really flies, Carlos. That's exactly true. But yeah, we do need a break, right? We can use a break now because everybody's tired and there's so many things going on. So we do need a break. But anyway, it's nice to see you guys. And today we have our stop and check finally, right? Oh, hi, Pedro. Good to see you. Oh, that's nice.
Hi, teacher.
Oh, welcome, Pedro. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Carlos. Thank you. So, guys, today um, we are going to have our stop and check from unit 7 to 9. And after that, we will try to do a few more pages from unit 12. Okay, so we're almost finishing the book, right? And as I was talking to Carlos, Pedro, you just came in. We are doing our last Saturday of the semester. After today, we start the break. We yeah, we have a break now in July, 2 weeks, right? We come back on August 7th. Okay, so we have some time to relax now, and it's a great opportunity for you guys to start planning your project, your final project, because as you know, after unit 12, we have an evaluation, right? Yes, we have an evaluation from units 7 to 12, and this evaluation comprises a progress test, which is progress test 2, a skills test, and a project. So now that we have the break, is a good chance for you to start planning which topic you want to talk about, right? Try to see the units, which one you feel more comfortable with, which topic um, pleases you the most, which one you like to talk about, okay? All right, guys. So let's go straight on to the stop and check. And then after the break, we will go back to unit 12, okay? And we are planning to do pages 92 and 93 today, okay? Okie dokie, guys. So let me take you there. All right. Can you see that? Hi, Gabriel. Good morning. Good to see you, Gabriel. Hello, dear. Oh, I'm really sorry, Gabriel. I saw your message, but I couldn't. Yay. I saw your message, but I couldn't read your answers on the book. They were kind of faint, so I couldn't actually make out what you wrote. So I was supposed to write a message to you, asking you to send me another copy, another picture. But I was in such a hurry this week because it's the last week before the break that I couldn't actually do it. So I'm so sorry. Um, Try to send me the picture again, um, if you will, right? And try to write a little stronger so I can read the answers because that was really faint. I couldn't see them very well. Okay. All right, guys. So here is our stop and check 3, units 7 through 9. And as you know, we can't record the test. So I will pause the recording so we can do the test. And then after that, I will resume the recording. Okay? Because after the test, guys, we will do 2 more pages from unit 12. Okay? The test is very simple. It's basically multiple choice, but you have just a few things to write, but nothing much. Okay, it's quite simple, and I will send you the link. All right. So let me pause the recording now, just a second. All right, guys, let's zoom in. So we are doing unit 12, which is the last unit, right? And here on this page, I don't know if you remember, Unit 12 talks about um, determiners, it talks about words that come around the noun, okay? And also adjectives. So we've seen some of them before, okay? I was trying to show you the first page here and what we did last class. We saw words like each, every, okay? We saw here in the grammar spot some words like the other, another, such, what, right? Such, both, neither, okay? All of, some, none. And then today we're going to see some other determiners. These words are important because, of course, we use them all the time when we are communicating, but they're also important, especially in tests, exams. International examiners, they love creating questions with determiners. Yes, they do. And those questions are tricky. Yes. Um, Foreign learners of English, they tend to have a hard time with the determiners. So let's take a look at this page. If you have your books, open your books to page 92. Let's take a look there. So the first part says, what is the difference in meaning between these pairs of sentences? So take a look at the first pair. See if you can see the difference. So, what's the difference, guys, between the first and the second sentence?
The first one, probably the teacher spoke to all the students together, like at the same time, and the second
Mhm.
one was individually.
Yes, that's right. That's the idea. Very good. Now, let's move on to the next one. What's the difference there? Does anybody know? So the first one says none of them knew the answer. So when I use this quantifier, actually, we are saying that um, none of them can be any number. I can be talking about three, four, five people. Nobody knew the answer. None of them. And when I say neither of them knew the answer, I'm just talking about two people. Okay. So neither is more um, limited, it's restricted to only two people. It's like both. Okay. But both is for affirmative and neither is for negative. Okay. So neither of them, only two. Okay. That's the difference. Number three, the doctor is here. And the second one, what's the difference? A doctor is here.
The first one, somebody was waiting for the doctor, and the second one, it's some trained doctor, not a
Mm-hmm.
specific one.
That's true. Yes, of course. A person we may not even know, right? It's just any doctor. All right, good. Number four, there's a man at the door. There's some man at the door. That's really weird, isn't it? Does anybody know, people? So in the first one, I'm just saying that there is a man at the door. I don't know. I'm just giving this piece of information. Oh, there's a man there. There's a man at the door. I'm just telling someone that there is a man there. The second one, there's some men at the door. What is the idea?
Maybe a man waiting at the door.
Yeah, exactly. There's some man at the door. It's like somebody waiting for you, somebody important. Um, it's somebody that is like somebody who is really somebody official, somebody serious. It's like somebody important. Suppose you look um, and you see that maybe the police or some somebody from justice, and you see there, and oh man, there's somebody at the door. In a situation of severe importance or something serious. Okay, so ooh, is somebody at the door. Okay, so like that, somebody important. Okay, now number 5, there is a pair of socks missing, and there is a couple of socks missing. So when I say there is a pair of socks, I'm just saying there is only one pair, okay? Only one. When I say there's a couple of socks missing, I'm saying that there are a few socks missing. Even though in many situations a couple means two, but here there's a couple of socks missing. I can be saying that there are a few socks missing, okay? Not necessarily only two, okay? Number 6, whole families were evacuated from their homes. All the families were evacuated from their homes.
The first one, I think it's like every member of some families were evacuated.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is like all the families, like there is no more families in their home.
Yes, exactly. The first one, entire families. The idea here is to say that complete families were evacuated, whole families. I'm talking about the idea of mother, father, and children, okay, complete families. The second one, I'm just giving a general ideas. A general idea. I'm just saying that all the families were evacuated, okay? Everybody was notified, okay? Great. You see, guys, it makes a big difference, right? It depends on which determiner I choose to use. So let's check the answers. Oops, sorry. So here we have the first one. If you want, you can take a picture. First part. Okay. So the first one, whole class, each individual students. Number 2, none of them, not one individual in a group. Neither of them, not one of two. Okay. The doctor is here. We know which doctor. Usually the one who we always go to, right? Or the one we are expecting. And when we say a doctor is here, we don't know which doctor, okay? Could be any doctor. There is a man, okay? Look, we don't know who he is. There is some man, some used to refer to a person or thing without being specific. Here's the implication is that you don't know who he is or why he is here. Okay. So here they are giving an explanation of like you don't really know, right? But some, I said a person of some importance, usually that's how we use it, right? But here they are saying that some used to refer to a person or thing without being specific, okay? But you don't know who the person is or why the person is there, but you can use that for that too, right? Somebody important, okay? No problem. Number 5, a pair of socks missing. two matching socks, one pair, a couple of socks, two socks that don't match. Okay, a couple of socks can be two socks that don't match, or more than that, a few socks. Okay, it doesn't have to be only two. Okay, guys, they can be loose. Okay, whole families, everybody in each family, each generation of the same family, all the families, the total number of families in the area. So, in general, okay, guys, that's the idea. All right. So, can we close? Yes. All right. So, let's move on. So, match the lines in A with lines in B. So, look, here we have, would you like, here we have eggs, the eggs, an egg. And then we have three questions here. Do all birds lay, and where did I put? So try to match those three questions here with the equivalent complement here in letter B. Let me try to make it a little bigger so you can see. Okay, let's go. Yes. After you do that, try to do the ones here. Okay. Okay, guys, let's check it out. The first one, would you like,
An egg.
yes, that's a good one. Oh, let me just, yes, okay. The second one, do all birds lay?
Egg.
Yes, in general. And where did I put the eggs? Okay. Now, next one. I have two cars. Borrow?
Either one.
Yes, you're giving a choice. Okay. It was great to see.
Everyone.
Yes. I have five nieces. I gave $20 to each one. Okay, everything correct. So far, so good.
Yes.
Yes, guys. Okay. Now let's do the second part. Take a look at the options. Now try to match. Okay, can we check?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. The first one, love
Of animals is vital for a veterinarian.
no. Here we are talking about love in general. When I talk about something in general, I don't use an article. So here, the best solution is to say love is everything. That's the best solution because we are talking about love in a general way. Okay. So love is everything. This is general. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. The other ones are more specific. Okay. So let's see the next one. A love
Of animals.
mhm, a
Okay.
love of animals, yes, is vital for a veterinarian. Okay. And the love I have for you is forever. This is very specific. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the next part. Here we have both, all, and every. How can I do this?
Both my parents are Canadian.
Yes.
Uh, all my friends like dancing, and every person in my class is friendly.
Perfect. Very good. This one was easier. Okay. So let's check the answers. Yes, everything good. Great. Okay, people. So now take a look. Look at this picture. He says, I don't like cereal for breakfast. Wow, I love cereal. And then she goes, would you like an egg? So listen and respond to the lines you hear. Write a sentence from exercise number 3. So we are not going to respond. I will just play the audio for you and show you the transcript so you can see how they answered. Okay. So I will just show you the second part here. Okay. So let's check it out.
Track 24. 1.
I don't like cereal for breakfast.
Well, would you like an egg? A boiled egg and some toast?
2.
Do any of your friends like dancing?
What do you mean, any? All my friends like dancing. We go every Saturday night.
3.
What are the people in your class like?
They're great. Every person in my class is really friendly. We all get along really well together.
4.
I just sent my nephew $25 for his birthday.
Well, I have 5 nieces. I gave $20 to each one for Valentine's Day. Cost me a fortune.
I only have the one nephew right now, thank goodness.
5.
Did you know Bob's studying to be a veterinarian and he doesn't even like animals?
That's strange.
don't you think a love of animals is vital for a veterinarian?
Yes, I do. I think it's because his mother is a veterinarian and she wants Bob to take over her practice.
6.
Isn't your mother Canadian?
In fact, both my parents are Canadian. My father was born in Toronto, but he moved to New York City when he was 18.
7.
What do you think the most important thing in life is?
I think love is everything. If you can find true love, you'll be happy forever.
8.
I bet you've told lots of girls that you love them.
This time it's different. The love I have for you is forever. I've never felt like this before.
9.
It's very nice of you to offer, but I can't take your car. You might want to use it this afternoon.
Look, I have 2 cars. Borrow either one. I don't mind. I probably won't be using either one anyway.
10.
There was quite a crowd at your birthday party, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was great to see everyone, and I think they all had a good time.
Okay, guys, so as you noticed, they used here some sentences from exercise number 3, okay? All right, people. So here they say the transcript for this audio is on page 133. Okay, so you can check it out there later on if you wish. So let's take a look at this one here. This one here already has the answers. I just left it there on purpose. It's about demonstratives, okay? It's also a kind of determiner. We use those things a lot. This, that, these, and those. They're often found in idiomatic language. Okay, guys. So look at these examples from the quiz on pages 90 and 91. Look at the examples here. I like doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Unlike most people these days, my problem is forgetting to turn it on. Sorry. I do those things I feel like doing. So we've seen that, okay, guys, last week. Actually, we've seen that in the previous lesson. So complete the sentences with the correct demonstrative. So I already put it there for you, and I will play for you to listen and check how we use these demonstrative pronouns. Okay, you can just go ahead and copy, no problem. My focus here is not for you to see or to find out which pronoun to use, but just to know how we can use this. Okay, so listen up.
Track 25. 1.
What's that song you're singing?
2.
Did you hear that storm in the middle of the night?
3.
These strawberries are delicious.
4.
Take those dirty shoes off. I just washed the floor.
5.
I can't stand this weather. It's really getting me down.
6.
Who is that man you were talking to this morning?
7.
Do you remember when we were young? Those were the days.
8.
Children have no respect for authority these days, do they?
Okay, guys, this is very simple, okay? And we use these things all the time. All right, any question here? This is very simple, isn't it? Yes, can we move on? Now let's see more determiners. Each every, or all. So here they say find examples of determiners each, every, and all in the quiz on pages 90 and 91. Listen to some short conversations. What is each about? So let's take a look, okay? Complete the replies. They all contain expressions with each, every, or all. So let's take a look. Here we have how many conversations? 6. Okay. So I will show you the transcript. Don't worry.
Track 26. 1.
What was the meal like?
It was revolting. Every bit as bad as you said it would be.
2.
Did you apologize to all the guests?
Each and every one of them. I felt I had to.
3.
They didn't all pass, did they?
All but 3 did. 17 out of 20. That's not bad.
4.
Sorry, I only have $1 on me.
Don't worry. Every little bit helps, you know.
5.
When do you think you'll get there?
If all goes well, we should be there about 6.
6.
Do you want to stop for an iced coffee?
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not.
Okay, so let's see the first one here. The first one, they say, what was the meal like? So the guy says, it was revolting. Every bit as bad as you said it would be. So if you want, you can just copy the reply, because here they say complete the replies. So you can just complete. All right, guys, no problem. It's nice to practice, okay? Just go ahead and copy the replies. They all contain expressions with each, every, or all, okay? So the first situation, what is it about? What are they talking about here? Yes.
Food, like that
Yes.
wasn't good.
Of course, probably, I don't know, a dinner party or a meeting, a get together with the family, probably the person doesn't get along with, you know, an awkward situation where there is a kind of embarrassment, you know, that the person doesn't really like being around those people, but he has to go or she has to go, I don't know. And then the meeting was revolting, right? Or the gathering was revolting. So the meal was bad, right? Everything was bad. So that's why the comment here is super negative, right? So probably they are exaggerating more than they should, because it was like an obligation, kind of, right? So number 2, did you apologize to all the guests? So let's see how they replied. Each and every one of them. I felt I had to. What is the situation here?
Probably an event that went wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yes, probably. Mm-hmm. Probably a party that was called off at the last minute. or probably a wedding that the groom didn't show up. So I mean, any situation, okay, or the other way around, the bride didn't show up. Anyway, any kind of event involving guests. Okay, so did you apologize to all the guests, each and every one of them? I felt I had to. Okay, they didn't all pass, did they? So all but three did. 17 out of 20. That's not bad. So everybody except three, okay? Three people failed. All right, people. Three students failed. So all but three. So they say that a lot. Instead of using the word except, they use the word but, okay? All but three. 17 out of 20. That's not bad. Okay. Number 4. Sorry, I only have $1 on me. So when you say I only have, and then you say an amount, a small amount of money, and then you say the expression on me, you are saying that you only have that amount of money in your purse or in your wallet, okay, at the moment. So, oh, sorry, I only have $1 on me. So this is a very common expression, okay? Suppose you go out with some friends and for some reason you need to give a tip to the waiter, and they decide to give, I don't know, 10 reais to the waiter, and you share the tip, but you only have 1 real, and you say, oh, I'm so sorry, I only have 1 real on me. You decide to give 2 reais each person. You are in five friends. Each one should give 2, but you only have 1. So you say, oh, I'm so sorry, I only have 1 real on me. Okay, guys. So the person says, don't worry, every little bit helps, you know. Next one. When do you think you will get there? If all goes well, we should be there about 6. That's a nice expression when you express something that is expected. So you are expected to arrive there at 6 o'clock. So that's why we use should. Okay. So we should be there about 6 if all goes well. Good. Now, finally, number 6, do you want to stop for an iced coffee? Oh, if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not. If it's all the same to you guys, it's the same as if it's okay with you, I'd rather not. Okay. It's another expression. Okie dokie, guys. So these are great sentences that we use every day. Okay. Any questions about it? No, is everything okay? So let me zoom out and see what we've done so far. So on this page here, we've seen some more determiners, and I posted for you on Google Classroom a nice site about determiners. It's really nice. If you can check it out, it's very good indeed. I wish you could do it. And I know you don't have the answer key to your workbook, and I always keep asking you to do exercises there. I'm trying to find the answer key so you can self-correct your exercises, right? But I'll try to find it before the book is over. All right, I've already talked to people at the course. They don't have the book there. I mean, the book with the answers, but I'll try to find it, okay? So you can check the things you've been doing. So let's try to just see the next one quickly before we go. I know we have to go. This lesson here on page 93 talks about the stages of life. As you can see in the picture, this lesson is very interesting because it talks about how time flies. Okay, we get old very fast. So look at the topic, time of life. Okay, people. So here, the first activity says match the stages of life in A with activities in B. What do you think is the best or usual age to do the things in B? So let's say, in your opinion, for example, during infancy, what do we usually do? When we are young children, we play, we have fun, right? Here on Google Classroom, I posted the stages of life. Let me try to show you the stages of childhood life. Let me see if I can show you that. Oh, too bad. They never let us open. It's so unfortunate that we can't open the pictures. Let me try to open up from my own computer. Let me try to do it just a second. This, yes, this image is really nice. So let me try to share that with you. Yes, here we are. Does anybody here have nephews or nieces?
I do. I have a
Really?
nephew and a niece. Yes.
Oh, how
Me
nice.
too.
How old are they?
My
She's
nephew.
my God. Come on.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Pode ir, Té.
Go ahead, Stare. Go ahead.
I can't remember the age. I'm just trying to remember.
Okay, no problem.
I'm gonna make
Okay. So, what about you, Kathleen? How old is your nephew?
My nephew is 8 and my niece is 2, I guess.
Oh, how
Yeah.
cute.
I
Oh,
remember.
that's.
I remember. He's 8 and she's gonna make 4.
Oh, really? I mean, sorry, I don't understand. You have a nephew and a niece too?
Yes.
Oh, how nice. Your nephew is 2?
No, he is 8 and she is She's 3.
She's 3. Oh,
Yes.
how sweet. Wow. How nice. I also have 2 nephews. I have 2 nephews, no nieces. One nephew is 4, and the other one is only 1. Yeah, he's a baby.
So young.
Yeah, very young.
Mm.
Yeah, I have only 2 nephews. Yeah, 2 boys. It's so nice, isn't it? Wow, that's really good. So look, people, we have here those phases. Look, we have the newborn, okay, a baby that has just been born. So the infant is a baby or a very young child up to the age of 1, okay? So we call it an infant. A toddler is a child that is between 1 and 3 years old, okay? So that is a toddler. A preschooler, a child between the age of 3 and 5. It is the stage just before they enter school, okay? So I have 2 nephews. One nephew is a preschooler, and the other nephew is a toddler. A child, a young person who is not an adult yet. A teenager, a young person between the ages of 13 and 19. Okay. So this is the first part. Let me show you the other one. Yes. Here we have another one that I like very much. This is really good. Okay, can you see that? Yes. So you have here the fetus in the womb. Yes. Then you have a baby or an infant from the birth until 1. Then the toddler from 1 to 3. The preschooler from 3 to 5. And the primary school or boy from 5 to 12. So here we have the childhood, right? So this period here is understood as childhood. So from 1 to 12, okay? Now after that, when you turn 13, you become a teenager, okay? Or an adolescent. So teenager. Until 19, you are a teenager. Then when you turn more or less, I think 20, 21, you become an adult, right? So adulthood is until you are 55 or 56, forever you are an adult. Now, an old person or a senior is when you are 65 or more, 65 or older, then you are an old person, or you are elderly, or you are senior, okay? When you are above 65, usually, okay? So these images I posted for you on Google Classroom, okay guys? So you have an idea of the stages of life there. So let's go back here. Now, what do we usually do during our infancy? So infancy is between 0 and and 1. Okay, so it's very, we are very young. So we just, probably we just have fun. We walk and we learn how to walk and talk. That's the first thing we do, right? And during our childhood, what do we do?
We start elementary school.
Elementary.
Elementary?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes. We start elementary school. Very good. And what happens during our teenage years?
Disagree with parents?
Yes. Yes, that's true. Yeah. We disagree with parents. We go to high school. Sometimes we even go to college. We start first job, probably. Okay. Young adult. Usually, we graduate from school. Some people have a job. They set up a business. Some people move to another place. Now, during adulthood, what do we usually do?
Have children?
Have
Settle
children.
down?
Yeah, we usually get married, have children, settle down. We own our own home. Middle age. We usually we do the same things basically. We own our own home in our middle age. If we haven't done so before, we do in our middle age. But ideally, we should have our own home in our adulthood. Okay. But we should never stop studying. We should always study. Continuing education is a project for life. So studying should be part of our life, no matter our age. Okay? And old age, guys, what do we usually do? We usually retire, go traveling, but we should never stop studying. We should always continue because learning is something important for our brain and for our um, internal growth, right? So it's always necessary. So, people, when we come back from the break, we will discuss more about this topic and we will do this page with more time and understand better the most important things about this page, okay? Why we need to discuss about stages of life, the language work involved, okay? Here in the topic. So back here to our Google Classroom page. Today we've done our stop and check from unit 7 to 9, which is a way to review the points, right? To review the content. And it's also preparation for our final assessment. Okay, guys, we are doing Unit 12. So take the chance of the break to think about your project, okay? Because when we return in August, we will finish Unit 12 and we will start reviewing for the final test. All right, people? And this is it. We are almost in the end, okay? So, people, enjoy your break, all right? Let me just take one final picture here so I can. All right, picture taken. I hope you have fun, relax. I know that your life is super busy, just like mine. You don't have time for anything, and you must be tired. I know that. So take some time to relax, sleep more, take care of your health, because this is really important. Okay, our bodies need relaxing moments. Okay, so take care of yourselves. All right, people. We will see each other again in August. Okay, August 7th, the first Saturday of August. And if you need to do anything at school, the school will be opened during the break from 8 in the morning to 7 in the evening. Okay, guys? So thank you very much for coming, Carlos, Esther, Kathleen, João Victor Bazani, Pedro. Try to work less, Pedro. I know working is important, but take good care of your health, okay? Gabrielle, thank you so much for coming. And I will correct your tests over this weekend and I will send you the results to your email. All right, people. Thank you very much, guys. Hope to see you again in August. Okie dokie.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you, teacher.
See you, people. Bye. Take care,
Bye.
guys. You're welcome, Carlos. You're also very sweet all the time. Thank you, people. Take care. Bye bye, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the break. Bye bye, guys. Take care. I will send you the keys, okay, Gabriel? Don't worry. I will post that on the group, okay? Bye, people. Take care. Thank you, Bazani. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Bye bye. Take care.